Hey, what is up guys? Lou here again for Techno Loco. Today's Tuesday, September 27th. I'm testing out a new lens combination. Plus I've got the microphone up here, so let me know if that's any better. I wanted to get back in the tech news flow with you guys, and I read on my Facebook feed today a couple more leaks about the Google Pixel line came out. That would be a great conversation piece to get us back in the tech news loop. But before I go ahead and do that, I gotta go run a couple errands. So I gotta go take my grandma to her PT appointment, and then I gotta go get the car washed. But before I go ahead and do that, I want to give you guys the image that really sparked this conversation in my brain. So apparently we're still getting two Google Pixel phones. One of them is going to be a 5.5 incher and the other one is a 5.2 incher. So pretty standard phone sizes, but apparently the phones are gonna look like this. So yeah, let that percolate in your brains for a little bit. Let me go, while I go ahead and start driving. Okay, give me a sec. So I'm at the car wash digs right now, getting the car washed. Says no urinating here. So what's my problem with these new Google phones? Well, for one thing, I think they look very bland. They basically look like an HTC 10, an iPhone 7 Plus, and an LG G5 all got together and decided to fusion into one kind of super ugly phone. They look all kind of the same now, and that's boring as hell. Who wants to have 5 different manufacturers all producing the same phone? That's just not how it should be. So what then is the remedy for this conundrum? I mean, for one thing, there's already a lot of manufacturers that still produce great phones. I'm talking about Chinese manufacturers like Huawei. The 6P that they released for the Nexus line, the previous Nexus, looks amazing. And the current phones they have under their name, the P9, the Huawei Mate, and the Honor 8, all look pretty good. And that's not even to mention other Chinese manufacturers like ZTE, like Meizu, and all these phone manufacturers have very distinctive looking phones that you couldn't ever mistake for any other phone. Yeah, it's a given. The front of the phones will have to be big rectangular blocks, just basically with a screen in the middle. That's a given. But what isn't a given is that how the rest of the phone should look and feel. So I think the issue here is not there's a lack of designers, there's a lot of the manufacturers not wanting to take gambles or risks on the design. These other smaller Chinese manufacturers understand that, whereas these bigger companies like LG and HTC don't. Now, there is something to be said for Samsung and Sony. I mean, they have always been kind of design maverick all their own. Sony has always had their own very distinctive look, and Samsung's always been very prone to experiment with their designs, and that's, I think, a great thing. A lot of these manufacturers don't want to gamble and just want to follow what has been a proven, tried and tested design for a phone that people have all basically voted their wallets with and said, you know what, that's what I want my phone to look like. So I think the problem really isn't just the manufacturers here, but also us consumers as well. So there's that. Grabbing a smoothie because I'm getting kind of hungry. That's kind of the issue I'm having with the phone design at this day and age, and it's kind of a big deal to me because design is something that really speaks to people, that really lets people know that they can rely on their device and that they can, and it feels good in the hand. A lot of these manufacturers now are just settling into this kind of standard template. Definitely voting with your wallet goes both ways here. The best way to tell these companies that you don't want the product that they're selling you is that to not buy it at all, regardless. Don't compromise, just don't get it. Period. Car is already spick and span now. I'm now headed back to go pick my grandma up from her rehab. So this concludes today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about how the phones look these days? Do you think they look okay, or do you think they kind of look lame or kind of the same? Drop those comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget also to follow me on Facebook. There's a link down there. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Lou for Technoloco, keeping it real, guys. You guys stay awesome. I'll see you in the next video.